Hey, what's up guys? No Talent Gamer here. Let's talk about Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2.
Let's begin. I'm going to take you back. Feel all weight drift away. How are you feeling?
Good, I think.
Do you recall anything from the session? Focus. What is happening?
This was the day Billy was taken.
Them kids. They didn't stay buried. As if the earth itself was allowing this horror to rise up.
There's some unsettling similarities to the 100-Acre Massacre.
It's not safe. There have been loads of murders leading to Ashdown.
Tell me everything you saw, please.
I knew that this day would come.
All of Ashdown will burn.
Blood and Honey 2 is a sequel to the first Winnie the Pooh movie, Blood and Honey, from 2023. Now, the movie from 2023 received some terrible reviews. I actually took time out of my day to watch it. So basically with this one, you can watch the first Blood and Honey movie, by the way, on Peacock. It is on Peacock right now. So if you want to check it out, you can. But let's just talk about the first one for a little bit before I actually get into like the positives and stuff of the second movie, the sequel. So basically, after watching the first movie, I was like severely disappointed. The killers looked like they were just like wearing masks that you could buy at any like Halloween store, like any store you could find. You could find these masks. So the masks just didn't have any really good quality or anything like that. So that kind of took away from it in the first one. So if you watch it, you can see exactly what I'm talking about. That was one of the downfalls of the movie, and they just like the masks just did not look good at all. And what is crazy too is like whenever one of the killers would be like chasing somebody or going after their victim, they would move like slow, like like Michael Myers moves slow, but the victim's like continuously running away, and eventually you catch up to him. Well, in this one, like the killer is moving so slow that it's almost like the victim should be able to run away no problem if they were just literally just keep running or even walking. That's how slow like some of the kills are, which definitely kind of took it out, took the good stuff out of the movie. It was just like, I don't know why they're doing that. It's whatever. But it was almost like they would just be chasing them, and then, you would like zoom out and you could see the person like running away, and you could see the killer behind them. Basically, they would just move so slow that they would almost just like stop and scream and just kind of wait for the killer to come with whatever weapon or whatever they're using. Like that's how bad it was. Like they would literally just like stop and be like, scream whatever and look back, and the killer's still like walking like real slow. Yeah, it was just not good. It was not good, the first one. And like I said, it did get plenty of terrible reviews. Lots of people hated it. So that was that. That was the first one. So let's talk about the second one though, which I just went to the theaters yesterday to watch. And holy cow. It is like, the movies are night and day, like 100% night and day. The other one, the new one, is just so much better. They, took the aspects, like the crappy aspects of the first one, and built upon that, made them better, and it definitely showed in the second one. So I really did like the second one. It was definitely way better than I thought it was going to be, and as seen in the first one, I was like, I'm going to go in with pretty low expectations on this one. But man, I was pleasantly surprised. I will definitely say I was surprised. The kills actually look like, when the killer is going after the person, like they're actually moving a little quicker, and the person's like not stopping, not making it look real disoriented, real slow, like the person's walking away real slow, whatever. But the killers were like right there. I think they improved on that tremendously. And I will say that the first movie, supposedly, I think they said it made like $5 million. I want to say $5 million, which is, pretty good. And the movie's budget was only $50,000. So they had money to work with, and good on them. Good on them, because they used that money to make it better, and they made it better in every way. So I'm really glad that they did that. They took that money. The masks are gone. The crappy masks that look like you could just buy at a Hollywood Halloween store, and these look like legit, look way better. The masks look way better, which I really did like. And they talk in this one. I don't remember them really talking in the first one. I don't think they really said anything, but in this one they actually talk. So, which I really liked. I think the masks and everything looked really good, top notch. The blood, I'd say 85% of the kill scenes that you see in the movie are blood-wise is like perfect. It's practical effects. It looks real good. Excuse me. I thought they did a really good job with all that. But then there are some where it got kind of, they put the CGI in there, the CGI blood, and it just kind of took away a little bit from it. I think if they just would have kept with the practical effects, maybe even, I don't know, it's a crazy idea, but maybe even, if anybody's seen the Terrifier movies, Terrifier 2, if anybody's seen those, Damien Leone, the director, his practical effects work that he does in the movies are fantastic. If they could do like a collaboration and work, with him, and him show them the ropes and how to, get even better, I think the blood and stuff would be phenomenal. Would be perfect. They wouldn't even need any CGI, because it'd be all practical effects and it'd look really good. But that's wishful thinking. But like I said, it is definitely, for the love of God, definitely an improvement on the first one. Oh my gosh. Which I did like that. Like I said, 85% of the blood, though, and the effects looked really good. It's just that, that other percent was just kind of, so-so. But that's that. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Like I said, it was an improvement for sure. The masks were phenomenal. And this one actually has Tigger in it and Owl. I don't remember Owl in the first one. Piglet was in the first one, and Winnie the Pooh was in the first one as well. Eeyore was in the first one, but he's not in this one. And really all you see in the first one, I'm pretty sure from what I remember, is just Winnie the Pooh and Piglet. I'm pretty sure that's all you really see. So, yeah. But this one has got Tigger in it, and Tigger looks really good. He's got the tail and everything. It looks real good for a horror movie. Man, they really raised the bar. They did so much better. So much more of an improvement. But like I said, they started on the bottom with the first one, and all they had to go was up. So, and they did that. So good on them for that. The makeup and everything looked so much better. Oh my gosh, on a different level. It was way better. But yeah, that's what I really liked about it. I liked the kills, liked the makeup, like everything like that. Story-wise, was decent. It was a decent story. I think the pacing was pretty good. They do have a new person playing Christopher Robin. I think the new kid's name, I think it's Scott Chambers. I think that's his name. I hope I'm saying that right. The actor. And he does a I thought he did a really good job, to be honest. I thought, you know, he had to bring some emotional stuff to the movie, and I thought he did a pretty good job, you know. Better than the first one. The first Christopher Robin person they had, I mean, he was okay, but he was just, it was different. I don't know, he just whined all the time, and it was just, but yeah, they made it better, and I think this Scott Chambers did a way, way better job. So basically, also with this movie, I don't think, you don't really need to see the first one if you don't want to. You can just watch the second one, but it does kind of pick up story-wise. I'll try and explain it. I'm going to just use the description from imdb.com for what it says. So deep within the 100-Wood Acre, which is from the books and all that stuff, destructive rage grows as Winnie the Pooh, Piglet, Owl, and Tigger find their home and their lives endangered after Christopher Robin revealed their existence. Not wanting to live in the shadows any longer, the group decides to take the fight to the town of Ashdown, home of Christopher Robin. Leaving a bloody trail of death and mayhem in their wake, Winnie and his savage friends will show everyone that they are deadlier, stronger, and smarter than anyone could ever imagine. And get their revenge on Christopher Robin once and for all. So yeah, that's a story recap for the second one. Like I said, you can watch the first one, but I don't think it's a necessity. I think it still does a pretty good job of just kind of picking up kind of where they left off. They do some stuff story-wise. You just have to watch the second one to see what I'm talking about. But yeah, so yeah, definitely wanted to give a description of the movie as well for the story. Like I said, acting way better. The acting was way better. The kills were way better, and there's tons of gore, tons of kills in this second one, which I really did like. Like I said, about 15% though were probably the CGI was just kind of, but the other 85% of like the practical effects and stuff that they used looked real good, like the damage and all that stuff. So yeah, I did like that. So overall, this movie is definitely way better than the first one by a landslide. And they are creating a thing called the Pooh-verse. Pooh-niverse or Pooh-verse? Something like that. It's either Pooh-verse or Pooh-niverse. But they're going to have all kinds of different characters like Pinocchio and Bambi, horror movies as well. So that's their plan. And it even kind of looks like the way they producers or the advertising and stuff like that have it listed, the movies. It looks just like Disney movies or Marvel movies, from Disney, and they're laying out all the different movies like this movie's coming here, this movie's coming here, and just the style that they made it, the poster describing the Pooh-verse is pretty much just like that. So I think it's going to lead up to some good things, I hope, and they did so much better on the second one that I hope that's a sign that it's only going to get better from there. Like I said, there are some definitely things they need to improve on, but other than that, definitely way better than I expected, way better. The first Winnie the Pooh movie, Blood and Honey, it was definitely like maybe a 2 or 3, maybe 2.5. Like that's how bad it was. It was not good. This one, definitely, I'd go 7.5, almost 8. It's just by going off how the first one was and this one, how much better it is, 7.5, 8 is probably a fairly good rating. I don't know when this movie's going to come out on streaming. It is out in theaters. Right now, I only see, in my local theater, I only see one showing a day. So, but hopefully it'll come out streaming so everybody can watch it. I don't know if it's going to be on Netflix or anything like that. It might just be on Peacock as well. But if you want to check it out, I suggest you check it out. Watch the first one if you want to, if you dare. That's up to you. But the second one, you're definitely going to like more. Kills are way better. Everything's way better. So we'll leave it at that. I want to thank you guys for watching. I'd appreciate it. Please go to like, comment, subscribe down below. All the likes and everything, when you guys hit that like button, it really helps the algorithm. It helps put the video out in the YouTube universe and what have you. So all those likes would be greatly appreciated. But as always, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a good one, and thank you for watching.